CR101radio.com, podcasts, and more.
13. Barking. An old Russian proverb makes a good point with a touch of humour. A dog is wiser than a woman. He won't bark at his master. The point is well made. A dog has better sense than to bark at the man who feeds and cares for him. Too many women fail to show as much sense in dealing with their husbands. The same is true of all too many men who bark at the one person most loyal to them, their wife. The Bible takes words seriously. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, Proverbs 18:21. Thoughtless words can hurt like the piercings of a sword, Proverbs 12:18, where, quote, pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones, Proverbs 18:24. Life with a sharp-tongued person is almost unbearable, as Solomon said, quote, it is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling or argumentative woman in a wide house, Proverbs 21:9. Of the virtuous woman, King Lemuel said, quote, she openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness, Proverbs 31:26. All this is familiar to most of us, but few things are less heeded in our day than the advice of Solomon. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God, for God is in heaven and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few. Ecclesiastes 5:2. Talk is cheap nowadays, perhaps because men themselves are cheap. International treaties are regularly negotiated which are broken almost before the ink is dry. Men and women take marriage vows and then treat them as worthless if their desires return contrary to their vows. Because the hearts of men are corrupt, their words and actions reflect their inner corruption. The purpose of words is communication, but when words are used thoughtlessly and heartlessly, they destroy communication. Instead of bringing people closer together, words then divide men. Let us look again at that Russian proverb. A dog is wiser than a woman. He won't bark at his master. If all dogs started barking and attacking their masters, dogs would soon be worthless because their whole purpose would be violated and destroyed. When women bark at their husbands and husbands at their wives, the same destruction occurs. Social order is destroyed and the basic relationship of life is wiped out by stupid and senseless words. Done any barking lately? A word to wise husbands. Don't go quoting this Russian proverb to your wife, or you may end up very sorry. Watch your own tongue.